It was Texas, it was Tennessee. It was what I had coming to me.
All right. Well, we're here with Taylor Hunnicutt at Breakers Marina in Buchanan, Tennessee.
Yeah.
I've seen you a couple times since our last conversation, which was I think Steelwoods, Memphis.
Like a
I
year
won
ago,
a year,
I think, yeah.
year and a half ago.
Damn.
It seems like it was longer.
I know. I think that was the first time we ever got to open for him, and it was, we were losing our minds.
You were, like I was too, because we were in there at sound check too, and I don't think we were really supposed to be there, but no one said get out, so we were like, me and my buddy Seth, we were like, are we gonna leave or are we just gonna stay and listen to this? And we were like, they're about to quit. Let's listen.
We're gonna listen. I'm gonna take this opportunity to get every bit of Steelwoods I can.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that.
Which was cool. And then y'all were at the other end of the bar, fanboy and fangirling over them too. So
That's probably why Wes wouldn't talk to me, because he's like, this lady is obnoxious as shit. I was like crying. I literally was crying.
you were emotional just listening to them sound check.
Dude, it's pretty crazy.
Well, I mean, like I said, it seems like it's been longer since we talked because so much has went on with everything you've had going on. I mean,
Yeah.
you've pretty much been on the road since I think I saw you. There's just that conversation.
It's been 24 years.
In 1 year.
Feels like, dude, for real. I'm at the tail end of this like 30-something day run, and I'm tired.
Everyone looks tired.
Yeah, we're all a little delirious.
Understood.
Yeah, I know.
Get along better when you're delirious.
Probably not. Like the ones that don't ever pick at each other are starting to pick at each other, you know, which is me with everybody. I'm just picking at everyone. They're like, chill out. No, we're fine. We have 2 days off after this.
Okay, and then they were saying you were going to Norway.
Yeah.
So and to play like at 2 a.m. or something.
Yes,
it's
we
crazy
play at
like
2
that.
2 a.m. in Norway. Yeah, and then I got to play like an acoustic thing in a church at one day or something. I don't know. We're there for like almost a week, and so we'll have some time to like adjust and see things. But yeah,
Is this your first trip anywhere like that?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, first big girl flight.
So okay. So a year ago, it was your first time playing for Steelwoods, and first time for a lot of things, and now you're doing Norway and whatever and all this other stuff.
Yeah, it doesn't really feel like real life at all. This is like one big dream.
Like you hopped on the.
Yeah, it's nuts, dude. And I, like I talked to my friends like 49 and Strays, and they're talking about flying and like international flights and things like that. And I'm like, am I gonna lose my mind on this flight?
Well, that's cool that you've got people that you can talk to about all that stuff.
Yeah, they've been good to me. They're like, make sure you have this, make sure you have this. Don't dilly-dally in the airport. Get to where you need to
No
be.
dilly-dallying.
Yeah.
Oh man, to keep your van full of those guys, no dilly-dallying.
It's going to be a full-time job.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck with the dilly-dallying.
Yeah, they're going to dilly-dally. They're going to fiddle around.
Not fiddling around. Well, we've seen each other several times since that Memphis gig. Like you did the North Springs.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be back again this year, right?
Oh yeah.
Right. So
that might be one of my favorite festivals of all time that I've ever done.
Well, let's talk about that then, because Dustin is actually coming on the podcast this week.
Is he really?
I'm pretty sure it's this coming week.
I think he's mad at me.
Oh no.
He called me. We had a phone date and I missed it. I was asleep.
Oh, what? I mean, it's not like you've been busy or anything.
I know, but it's Dustin, and I feel bad.
Well, she publicly apologizes to Dustin on this.
Dustin, I'm very sorry. I'll call you on Thursday at 6 p.m. This one.
Yeah. So Dustin's coming on this coming week to talk about North Springs. I think the first time I mentioned North Springs on any podcast a year ago, or right after it happened, I think I called him Dusty.
Dusty.
I'm pretty sure I did.
Dusty. Like, what the hell?
Well, that's the way my mind works. So
That's okay.
yeah, my gerbil gets slow every now and
Your
then.
gerbil gets slow.
Every now and then the
Steal
gerbil's like, oh god. So For people that haven't been to North Springs or don't know anything about it, why is I haven't been to a ton of festivals, so I can't say why it's different than such and such.
Yeah.
But it seems different. It seems special. It seems I've been to big organized,
Yeah.
Big festivals, but I haven't been to too many of the smaller ones.
Man, that's the one. I mean, like, there obviously we've done like some bigger ones. We played Monterey last year and did some other like crazy big ones. But I would take being in, I think it's like a tobacco field or old like tobacco hayfield or something. I would take that every day for the rest of my life over ever having to go back to Monterey, ever. And like the lineup, first of all, is always so crazy solid. This year it's insane, especially on both days. And I mean, it's just absolutely stacked. And then Dustin is so good with like accommodating and making sure everybody has what they need. And but the main thing is the people that come to it. It's the fans. I mean, that's the loudest I've ever heard anybody sing All or Nothing back to me ever. And
I saw that.
And also, everybody has moonshine. And I tried all 12 on stage last year, and I'm gonna.
That's why you cried.
That's probably part of it.
So what happened? She was singing one of her songs, and the crowd was loud enough to where she could hear them singing it back.
Over me, yeah.
Which unfortunately doesn't happen all the time for a lot of independent artists.
No.
And you kind of got emotional on stage.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I've noticed that one other time with Brent Cobb.
Yeah.
It was years ago. He was playing in Memphis, and the crowd was singing back to him. And sometimes you can't tell what people say all the time.
Yeah.
Or if it's, you know what I mean, or if it really was one of those moments.
Yeah.
And so Brent's one of those guys that's going to be at the merch table.
Yeah.
Shaking hands, taking pictures, and all that stuff, right? So I asked him about it, and he's like, you don't know how many nights we played where nobody listened.
Yeah.
People sleeping on couches and nobody's paying attention.
Yeah.
So when you hear that, it makes you step back, basically.
Yeah, you like, okay, I have the motivation to keep going for another year. Because this one moment like fueled me, and it's like, okay, I'm doing something that matters. That's how it felt to me, especially being my first year and being there. But everyone, as soon as I got out of the RV and walked around, everyone was just like, here, come to my tent. Do you want a sandwich? Do you want this? It was just like the most fun ever. I'm so excited to go back.
Yeah, I went there last year. That was my first time, and I didn't know anybody besides you.
Really?
I think you. Did I know anybody else?
Did you know
Actually,
TDR?
no. I knew the bands.
Okay.
But I didn't know anybody in person.
Oh, okay.
So I drove 6 hours
Shit.
to hang out with people that I didn't know, right? And then
You know them now.
Yeah, and also afterwards you start posting on social media or whatever, and the community starts getting pretty small. Now this year they're like, hey, we got a camper, need somewhere to stay. Last year I slept in a vehicle.
Did you really?
Yeah. So, and I told them that I'm going to try to go all 3 days this year. I told them I'm going to video blog it.
That's awesome.
Right. Probably not, but I was just joking. Joking that like the first day is going to be all like I'm going to be all spry and everything, and then the last day is going to look like the Blair Witch Project.
Yes.
As a 40-something year old sleeping in a vehicle.
It probably won't be that hard. It'll probably become natural.
I don't know. We'll see.
Man, it's so cool. I remember last year we got so. Anytime we're with them Dirty Roses, we just like go balls to the wall, and I think me and Tyler and Ben and other people were like on the ground acting like we were crabs at some point. Like crawling around on the ground. And that's the point where I was like, okay, everybody has to go to sleep.
I was probably asleep by then.
Yeah, you missed that.
Yeah,
part.
I missed that
More
one.
debauchery ensued after that, but
So-
you missed it.
So part of the cool thing about at least what I saw of that festival, one you said and we'll talk about another one too, but the crowd and the way they interact with the artists are walking around the crowd. There's a backstage and there's in front of the stage, but there's not really.
No.
Everybody's kind of mingling with everybody. But the other thing that I thought was really cool was how close a lot of the artists were.
Yeah.
Like we were planning on talking like this at North Spring.
Yeah.
But everybody was, it was like a community event where I hated to pull anybody away from Tim Gooden's talking to this guy and this and that, you know what I mean? Everybody's, there's like almost like this, like, I'm sure at festivals you're coming and going.
Right.
But that one, you actually get to hang out if they have time, if they don't have to get to another show or whatever. Everybody's hanging out.
And these are people that you have like real relationships with that you can relate to, that understand your life. And that's very seldom in this scene. And I'm so lucky that I have so many friends that are in bands. And especially this year, like with Courtney and Jason and Adam and everybody, you know, like this whole, and Rob and TDR, like the lineup, it's more like a family reunion than anything.
That's what I noticed when everybody was getting, you know, yeah, it seemed like everybody didn't have those opportunities all the time. Like you're always passing on the highway, but never actually getting to hang out
at all. Yeah.
I know there was something like you came in. You weren't there the first day. I think you came in the Saturday because you played, like, was it?
Peacemaker. We drove 12 hours.
Right. So a lot of people were passing and coming and going like that. But that's that is one of the cool things about that is a lot of the artists made a point to hang out.
Yeah.
The other thing about hanging out was not long after that with way down in Mississippi, Edie Fest.
Oh, Edie Fest.
Adam and his Edie Fest shirt, which was...
That was the funniest thing
It was. I love the...
He's a funny little joker.
He is.
He's a funny guy.
Well, because he's sober.
Yeah.
And he just gets to clown on everybody else.
You know what Adam says? He says, if you repeat a story to me 3 times, I'm not going to talk to you anymore. If you're drunk enough to repeat yourself 3 different times, I'm done talking. And I take that to heart. I make very sure that I don't do that.
Like,
I don't want to piss him off. He's the Godfather. I don't want to.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm sure he gets mad. I love the video where he's the outtakes of the Alabama.
I died
ones.
when he yelled "Shut up" in that video.
Oh, because it made me feel better about myself.
Yeah.
Because I was like, man, I do the same shit.
Yeah.
I play the song too fast because I done had to play it too many times, trying to get through it. And then Adam just made me feel completely normal.
If Adam Hood makes mistakes, I think we're doing okay. You know.
Definitely.
Yeah.
He had a whole video worth of mistakes.
He did. I love him so much.
So way down in Mississippi, Edie Festival.
Edie Fest, we'll call it that.
Yeah. That's a whole nother different cool event.
Yeah. That's one of my favorites too.
It's crazy that it's not the same as North Springs, but it is similar as far as the crowd.
Yeah.
And the artists are all there hanging out.
Yeah, it's a very intimate thing.
So as far as that one is concerned, I mean, plug in this one for Edie too. The Thursday night thing, you kind of have a late night, if the weather lets you, kind of a jam around a fire, which was what you, Courtney, Hood, Edie, Band of Heathens.
Yeah.
All these different folks, right? So that was in Silverado. That's just
Gabe.
That's cool. Gabe Lee.
It was crazy. I was very intimidated. I was like sitting in a circle with all of my favorite songwriters.
Do you know any songs? No.
I really wanted to be like, I don't want to play a single thing. I was so nervous. Like,
I didn't think about that side of it.
Oh my God. I'm sitting next to Edie, across from Gabe and Adam. Band of Heathens right here. And then Courtney's right here and Kelly McWee. And I was just like, I do the biggest, like, the most serious imposter syndrome I've ever had in my life. But they were all, you know, when I got done with my song, they were all like, that was great. You're doing great, you know. I don't know why they're nice to me. I love
She's a nice girl.
Oh, she's trying.
Bless
her heart.
That's the southern insult that's coming right after that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, if anybody's interested in any of those artists, a lot of those are going to be back again this year, and I'm sure Edie's already taken. Our tickets are being sold and whatnot for that.
I think it's almost sold out. So if you want them, you should probably go.
It's just a really cool thing that's I've never seen another thing. It's pretty intimate, so that's the real cool thing about it.
Yeah.
It's not overcrowded. Well, right after I talked to you a year ago, you released the album, and then we didn't get to talk about it at North Springs because of the family reunion that everyone was having,
Yeah, that's
and the
what it
crab
was.
walk or whatever
It
else
was a
was
crab
going
walk.
on. But you've at least from outside looking in, it seems like that's a lot of people in the community have kind of gravitated. Even more people have found you because of that second album. Does it seem that way?
Yes and no. I don't think we had, everything like deals with like the PR and having it pushed and put on playlists and things. And like, if you don't have the money to put behind that, you don't get as much of a reach. But I do know that the people that have been following me or like that are my friends that have been listening, that are here today and stuff, they liked it. So that's all I care about. I liked it.
Yeah.
I thought it was good. Little EP to put out, and the next one I'm super excited about. I think it'll be like the one.
Okay, so the one that's on the way. Let's make sure that we talk about that. You said you're working with Muscadine.
Yeah.
They're producing it with you.
Gary's producing the whole thing. So
okay.
Gary and Ryan has been on on the Muscadine products and everything that they've done. Products. And we co-wrote everything with Gary and Charlie.
Okay.
So the whole record has been written with Gary and Charlie, me and Bucky, sometimes Tyler, and Ryan. So it was like a bunch of us in the room just brainstorming on what we thought Taylor Hunnicutt needed, vocally, stylistically, and we kind of like landed on this. Like we were really inspired by, like this Ike and Tina record that was like a country record,
okay.
like Nutbush City Limits kind of thing.
I mean, that's still, from not far away from here.
And like making it still kind of Southern rocky, but then having some like like I've never done a love song, and I've never done like a kind of like slower kind of ballad. So the whole record cohesively makes a whole lot of sense, and it's just Southern and it's Alabama, and I think it's more palatable to a larger audience than what I've just been doing on my own. But the writing's, I think, it's great.
How do you think you've landed at that point from I guess this is technically your fourth album, is that right?
Yeah, it's my fourth. Yeah, my fourth project, which is crazy, but it's still. I think Alabama Sound was completely me. I think at the time. Now those songs have changed.
But you and the band
evolved.
have gotten tighter and from when that was recorded.
Yeah, it's completely different now. So now I feel like this record is really like just showing people what I want to do, and it's a little different. I mean, it is. It's a little more funky. It's a little more bluesy. But that's in
Yeah, but the people that like your music like Brent Cobb too.
Yeah, see, like there's a song on there that I'm very much. It's got a very much like early Brent feel to it.
That
just ripping Brent off all the time.
That's okay. I mean, why not? He borrowed that funk from somewhere else too.
Yeah.
So he was influenced by. It is kind of odd to think about that Brent would be influencing people, considering he hasn't been out that terribly long. But I guess it kind of has.
I mean, he's been influencing me since I've been doing it. But I've only been doing it for like honestly like 7, 8. I can't count.
It doesn't matter. 7, 8, 19 years, something like that.
2011.
So as far as that album is concerned, that's coming out. You said sometime next year.
Yeah, I think I wanted to push it and make it be the end of this year because I wanted like 5 records like consecutively, but I put 2 out last year, so it's like I could take a little bit of a break and really pitch it and shop it and take my time on it. So
not to get too much into behind baseball part of it, but is that I know in the other one you had what did you say on this last album you had you were funded from somewhere, right?
Yeah, it was Peacemaker. It was the festival.
Okay, that's right.
They chose us as like the emerging artist of the year.
That's right.
And then they paid for us to go in and do the whole thing, this whole EP.
And this one has been you doing this completely in-house?
With the help of Gary, yeah.
I
and
got you.
Ryan, yeah. I mean, it's they. I didn't come to them with this idea. Gary came to me with this idea and was like, "I really think we need. I don't know how to help you. This is how I know how to help you." And which means the world to me because I look up to them so much, and they're Alabama.
And it's not like they don't have anything to do.
I mean, yeah, they're busy as hell, and
Right.
they still make time for me, which I mean, honestly, could make me cry right now. And I mean, and he texted me today, you know, like just like good dudes that want to help me succeed and have given me opportunities, and I'm so grateful for it. So I really think, and they're just fantastic songwriters. You know, there's like the Muscadine thing, but like Gary is so versatile. I've never seen anybody be able to just like write like him, and so getting to learn from him too, because that was my first co-write ever, is Gary.
Okay.
And Charlie.
Yeah, because the last thing with Hood, you sang one of his songs.
Yeah. I was like, can I get one of yours?
Yeah. Do
Let me
you
get
still
one.
have that file with all of his songs in it?
Yes.
Ah, I can't even imagine
There's
what
one
that's
that
like.
there's one. It's insane. You'll like listen to one through. I probably shouldn't even say this. Sorry, Adam. But you'll like listen one through, and you're like, "Who's that singing backup vocals?" And then I'll look and I'll be like, "Oh, it's Miranda." It's like a work tape
Right.
of like him and Miranda sitting in.
That's
a room.
okay. Adam shows off his tapes too.
It's crazy.
Because we got a mutual friend. Well, Steve, you know Steve, that co-hosts me with the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
He helps Jared Morris out with his podcast, and Adam was on there, and he played a rough cut of Stapleton doing Front Porch Thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's like the ultimate show off right there.
Yeah, just go and release it.
He just, you won't mind.
He won't care. He's too busy.
As he says, this is Chris Stapleton before he was Stapleton.
That's insane.
But anyway, I'll let you get out of here.
That was so short.
Well, we can talk about whatever. And I'm supposed to say, "'Tis what she proclaimed."
It's too proper.
That's why. Considering the family I come from, that's why I say that. You know?
They don't know.
All right. So if y'all don't follow Taylor on all of her socials, make sure you do. She's going to have new music coming out next year. Always on the road.
Yeah.
So wherever you're at, there's a good chance she'll be within driving distance for you. So
somewhere.
go and see a show. And like she was saying, as far as the North Springs thing and all these different festivals and the crowd was, I see it firsthand as far as when we're walking here. We were a little bit later getting to where we were recording because of people coming up, and there were, hugs given and nice to see yous and all those things. And it happens all the time. And it's not just people that don't know anything about that community. It's nice that it happens to you, but it happens to a lot of people that are in that scene, which is everyone is approachable, and unless you're a jackass.
I think all of us are very aware that there would be no way we would have a job if it weren't. The most important part of this whole equation are the people that show up to hear the music, and they're music lovers. That's the whole reason we do what we do. And I think people are the artists that I know that I'm friends with,
You're
are
right.
very aware of that.
Well, because somewhere along the way, everyone loves when record deals happen, the right ones, but they've also realized that they can make a living playing music because of the circle of people. 100%. And so when you hear people like Taylor and different people on the podcast, I mean, to me, it's the equivalent of shopping local.
Yeah.
You can go to Walmart and buy whatever, or you can go to the shop on your town square and buy something. It's, but you get to shake the owner's hand or whatever as you're leaving.
Is better, yeah.
It's definitely better.
You don't have to scan your own shit.
Yeah, that's it. Listen to independent artists so you don't have to scan your own shit. Okay, that seems like a good shot. Thank you, Taylor.
I hate that shit.